Shiloh acquitted himself well for weekend number one. What was that like being around Shador and Dylan Gabriel and those guys with all the rookies?
Well, I've been told before that Shador's been misunderstood in terms of his attitude, and you've always heard the stuff from the Giants with Brian Daboll and their interaction with him during the process, the pre-draft process, and then stuff that's happened throughout the season or whatever. Um, when you talk to him and hear him talk here in Cleveland, it could be more than opposite of what you've heard because he was a great kid here. Really, he kind of did the same thing as Shiloh did, like said hi to everybody and was very accommodating and didn't shy away from everything, said all the right things, didn't have an attitude really at all. I mean, the kid was, a breath of fresh air because you have this, and this is unfair to him, but you hear all this stuff. And then you go into this thinking like, okay, let's see how this kid's going to be. Is he going to be a little arrogant? Is he going to be a little cocky? Is he going to be standoffish? No, none of that. He was great. And Dylan was as well. So, it's funny. A few days after the draft, he was in Cleveland and went to a school, John Marshall High School in downtown Cleveland, and set up time to speak with kids. The Browns didn't set this up. He did, and his team did. And his big thing, as he said to us on the phoner the night of the draft, minutes after, that he wants to be really active in the community and give back and talk to kids and be there and do this all the thing. And we're like, okay, we hear that all the time, right? Well, a couple days later after the draft, he's here doing it. That was really cool to see. And he's done it a couple times since then. So, I mean, he got to Cleveland right after the draft. I mean, think about it. When rookie minicamp comes in, you're that's roughly about 7 to 10 days after the draft, give or take, depends on where the calendar lines up. He was here days after, already in the community, already talking to high schools, elementary schools, being around here. And so that was really neat to see. And like I said, he's saying all the right things. He's doing all the right things. Now let's see if he can learn this playbook, and let's see if his talent can show on the field as well.